Yo, what's up? This is Tony, and I'm freshman this year and major in sport and recreation management.
Hey, I'm Cindy Chen, a freshman public relations and sports management double major. Today, we're going to talk about race in sports. Like we talked in the lecture, sports is formed by three parts. Big organizations like the National Basketball Association clearly displayed the power, money, and privilege in sports. So today we're going to talk about a very controversial NBA player who is one of the few Asian NBA players in the history.
Yeah, right.
Jeremy Lin.
Yeah. So let me briefly talk about background of Jeremy Lin. He is an American-born Chinese from the Bay Area of California, and he has graduated from Howard University.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a great school, right? And even though the Jeremy wasn't drafted right away after he graduated from Harvard University, but later on, like few years ago, he signed a lease with Golden State Warriors. So Jeremy Lin is like Cindy said, he is currently one of the few Asian players in the NBA, and his status as a minority has been controversial and has received much more attention than other people in the NBA. So I want to talk about several things that happened on Jeremy Lin. So in 2012, Jeremy Lin made a Linsanity in New York Knicks.
What is that?
It's a kind of like he lead the team to a 7-game winning streak and performed very well at those 7 games.
Wow.
Yeah. And however, at the end of the winning streak, because of Jeremy Lin had 9 turnovers in a single game. So ESPN used the word chink as the title of an article which is talk about that Jeremy Lin had 9 turnovers in a single game. So although they made the changes immediately after an hour, which is just published an hour, and they were still seen by many fans. And after the condemnation, ESPN publicly apologized and fired editors suspected of racial discrimination.
Hold on, Tony. I remember one more thing.
Okay.
So a few years ago, I saw this on Instagram. I saw the NBA player Kenyon Martin posted something laughing at Jeremy Lin's hairstyle.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That's the thing that I want to talk about next. So, Lin has a high emotional intelligence with a strong personality. That is, we all know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he often expresses himself by changing his hairstyle, which is very unique. And once he tried dreads. Do you know dreads?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dread, like the whole word is dreadlocks.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a Nuggets player called, like you said, Kenyon Martin, saw it and posted a video on the social media to laugh at the Jeremy's hairstyle. Quote unquote, Martin said, "You want to be black? Okay, we get it. But your last name is Lin." So it's kind of discrimination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin's response is very clever. He said, "Hey brother, I know that you don't like my hairstyle. It's okay. You have the right to express your opinion. I like my dreads, as I like your Chinese tattoo." Yeah, you know, if you see that the photograph, like Kenyon Martin just posted he has a Chinese tattoo on his arm, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it on his Instagram.
Okay, so this kind of, like Jeremy Lin said, this is kind of respect. As a minority, the more we appreciate each other's culture, the more we can influence the mainstream culture. This is all said by Jeremy Lin. What a clever response, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think this thing can be regarded as a typical discrimination of minority in the history of NBA.
Yeah, so the Washington Post also talk about this thing, and their title was "After Kenyon Martin rips his dreadlocks, Jeremy Lin killed him with kindness." I thought this was a very nice title to talk about this thing, because being respectful is the biggest thing. I can relate to this topic on a very deeper personal level. I went to high school in America, of course, a mostly white private high school. I played on the basketball team. I was the only Asian girl there. Every time we play a new team, the girls would come at me. They would attack me, like scratch my arms, being really aggressive.
Yeah.
Not only because I'm one of the taller girls on the team, it's because I'm Asian. They thought I can't move quick, enough, and I'm weak. Like I wasn't good at sports.
Yeah, I think this is kind of stereotype.
I think that was so unfair. I deserve to be treated equally as other players on the team.
Yeah, right.
And I had a passion for sports, so like I didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
I can relate to this topic. Race in sport is definitely something that is still happening today, not only in America but also like around the world. Yeah, so you see like in Olympics, in the World Cups even, you can see race is a big problem everywhere in the world.
Yeah, true. Right.
So to wrap this thing up, I think the only biggest thing you can do about this problem race is to be respectful.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
To respect others' cultures. Yeah.
Doesn't matter like what background, what color of the skin the person has, what culture background the person has, we have to be respectful.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we are talking about today. And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah, peace and love, yo.
Yeah.